Thanks for joining me for another review. This one is for the new Roto Grip Nuclear Cell. I use my typical ASIM layout of late, 5x3.5 by 2.5, and we're on the house shot here again. Some of the comparisons will be on the house shot, and some will be on the 2019 USBC Open Championships doubles and singles shot, and I'll have quite a few of them, so you'll definitely want to check those out over the next couple weeks leading up to the release. Obviously, this ball is clean and quick. The base E-Trax formula has that covered in spades. Idle Pearl, Halo Pearl, even the solid version on the Idle Pro is pretty fast, so just looking at the numbers, you knew we were getting a big skid flip monster. The shape is super familiar. It's your prototypical cell. Stronger cell pearl, sharper eternal cell, cleaner fused, whatever you want to say, it's definitely a cell. E-Trax P20, which is this year's version of E-Trax Pearl, is yet another staggering hook increase in my opinion. 19 was quite a bit stronger than 18, and 20 continues the trend. The Nuclear is ridiculously strong for a shiny Pearl. It's several boards stronger than the Halo Pearl in addition to being earlier and more continuous, so obviously playing straighter was pretty difficult. This house creates quite a bit of shape for anything, so second arrow wasn't a lot of fun, but everything left of that was, and the look I had on the Nationals DNS shot was super filthy for a shiny ball. I also did a surface adjustment comparison with it and the fused at 3000, which is what the Omega Crux comes at, so you won't want to miss either of those comparisons. Most people, I think, will want to take the factory shine off. I'm one of the few that likes factory shine, but it's a little crazy on the Nuclear. I think 3000 will probably be the magic number, but that's going to make this an even stronger version of an already strong ball. I think this is a statement piece for Roto. They took one of their most recognizable and iconic, not to mention nostalgic shapes, and then juiced it up with the Tesseract or something. I know I'm really going full Staffer guy here, but it's just a can't-miss reaction for the majority of league bowlers. It's a really simple formula. Proven core, strong and flippy cover, and you have house shot killing stuff. Be sure to check out my in-depth video, there's plenty left to talk about. Shout out to Joe O'Connell who gave me the hookup on a Hypercell Fused to compare it to because that's what everyone wanted to see. The Fused is noticeably smoother, but the look is really familiar. I drilled both balls the same, and true to memory, the Fused is straighter off the end of the pattern than the Nuclear. For those missing the Fused, the Nuclear isn't the same ball, but it's by far the closest you're going to get, and it's definitely similar. If you pick up a Nuclear, you won't miss the Fused, let me put it that way. As the cover got some use on it, it kept getting stronger and stronger, but as I also remember as I got left, the straighter motion off the end of the pattern made it a bit tricky for my already more forward rolling angle of rotation. I can get around it more than I do, but generally that makes most stuff too early for me, so the Fuse definitely fit the Nationals DNS shot much better than it fit the house shot in my hands, and it's just a lot more ball than I need for the league shot. I always thought the Fuse was better at 3000, and while the Nuclear is more usable for me out of the box than the Fused is, again I think 3000 will be the number most people settle at for the Nuclear also. In a quick comparison to the Astrophysics, the Astro is easier down the lane, but I think the Nuclear is sharper, which is something to take note of because R2S Pearl is Storm's quickest reacting cover to friction, so for the Nuclear to be even quicker is saying something. E-Trax for me in general is sharper than R2S, so that's not exactly surprising, but for something to be sharper on friction than the Astro is an accomplishment. The Nuclear is also a fair amount stronger and quite continuous. It's definitely not a ball you'll feel like you have to help. Both the Fused and the Astro will get dedicated comparison videos. Now at the end of the day, the Nuclear is everything you hoped for and expected it would be. It doesn't disappoint. It looks sharp, it acts sharp, it's very reminiscent of the cells before it, it just checks all the boxes. The Nuclear Cell releases on March 6th, and I don't think I have to tell you to own it because I think you will. Thanks for watching.